Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Omni viewer, and the hits just keep on coming. Starting to feel very familiar, where I would post a bit of news about a Godzilla movie, an upcoming Godzilla project, and then suddenly there'd be another bit of news that I'd immediately have to turn around and make another video on. Pretty much as soon as I uploaded the news about the Kong figure sporting a battle axe, I was informed about a new promo image also from the packaging of these figures. You'll have to pardon the low resolution, that's all we've got at the moment, but this looks familiar, does it not? If you managed to see that leaked sizzle reel footage of 3 seconds where Godzilla and Kong were fighting aboard the aircraft carrier, well, here it is again. Clearly this is going to be a major set piece for the film. Now it needs to be made clear, though I'm sure you could probably guess it anyway, this is not an actual shot from the movie. This is a promo image. It's not representative of what we're actually going to see in the film. It doesn't even match up with what we saw in the sizzle reel. But still, it's representative of the movie in some way. And yet again, this has brought up a debate which, honestly, I find to be kind of pointless. Back when the footage from the sizzle reel first made its way online, people started talking about how unrealistic it was that these two giant monsters would be standing on top of an aircraft carrier that didn't appear to be sinking. And this led to people complaining that realism was getting thrown out the window and the MonsterVerse was ruined and it was so much better in 2014 when it was more realistic. And to quote Inigo Montoya, "You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means." However, I've got a whole other dissertation about the realism argument that I'm working on, and I'm not gonna blow any of that here. All I'm gonna say is that 1, the MonsterVerse was never realistic, not even back in 2014, and 2, we haven't actually seen enough of this particular sequence to know that it's not realistic. First of all, aircraft carriers are huge. Like, really huge, and they can support a lot of weight. Granted, we have no real giant monsters that we can test this with, but it may not be beyond the realm of possibility that these two could be standing on one of them. Second, according to this image, the ship is taking a lot of damage as the two fight. Now, it didn't appear that was the case in the 3 seconds of sizzle reel footage, but then again, it was only 3 seconds. That's barely enough to tell us anything about what's going on in the scene, and for all we know, the footage we got wasn't even finished. What I'm saying is that we have very little context for what this sequence is going to be like, and it's not enough for us to make any sort of judgments as to how it's going to play out. Basically what I'm saying is we should hold off making any sort of judgments until we actually see what's going on. Maybe we'll be provided with enough context by the trailer, or maybe we'll have to wait until we actually see the movie. But either way, what is there even to discuss in terms of how realistic this scene is? Now again, as far as how realistic the MonsterVerse is as a whole, that's forthcoming. Not going to say anything more in this video. But in the meantime, I say we just appreciate this for what it is. A pretty dynamic looking image of Godzilla and Kong going head to head. For now, can we just leave it at that, maybe? Well, whatever the case, this is out there now. We still have a long wait ahead of us. But I'm sure once again that we must be building to something. Maybe that trailer really is coming at the end of the month, who knows? But in the meantime, we just continue to wait. Until such time as we meet again, this is the Omni viewer signing off. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like and subscribe, then go down to the description to find links to follow us on DeviantArt, Patreon, and Twitter. While you're there, you'll also find the Amazon links for the original novels Operation Red Dragon, The Daikaiju Wars Part 1, and The Occult Mafia. 2 books I think you'll really enjoy. Thank you all, and we appreciate your support.